brothers, thank you once again. It's so sad and so bad for what is happening. We are solidarity for our brothers and our sisters and our fathers and our mothers who die by the bombings in Onitsha market and who die in Ugombe for the bombings from Hope Uzodinma with aircrafts and destroy the people properties. We are solidarity with them. I give them courage. All those they killed in many places. We have the record, but I wish you soon comes, Biafra comes, everything will be in order. This night, we strengthen our power to make it right, to prove Nigeria the evil wickedness and destroying the market, to make things useless to them, that will also follow the system the same way to be able to make it right. So on this notice, we will destroy the pipelines, we will destroy ANEC offices, we will also go towards to bank. We have to make extra measurement to be able to a balance and to preparation and warming for no election. And we're already advising very sincerity to the ANEC to use their neutral mind senses to understand it, to be able to do the needful for save life. We at Biafra will take it upon ourselves, and the world will stand for the truth upon themselves. I thank you all. We are continue. We are live in the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are live in the voice of Biafra 97.5 downtown FM Eastern Security. Breasted in Ojuku, Simone Ekpa. We are going on. So I want to have a patient to listen for the message we meant to be delivered. Also make a sense of it, like what I'm saying, should be implementing unconditionally. That every village will take their own personal security and take actions needful. Don't wait me from Bo to go to Bosi. Don't wait me from Obosi to go to TV. No, let us fix it in this way and this way. Cross it over. Freedom fighters speaking. Breasted. Netherlands people, we are coming up to put things in right. Breasted. We are going to beginning to the gossip of God, Chukwu. So I thank you all. That the whole world will change the currency, also to providing and to proving these criminals ruling Nigeria money useless. And at the same time, I want the world to understanding that the Biafra money should be official to be implementing for this coming December, should make a way to us to be able to make our way, true way to the world easily. Nigerian currency is very difficult even now to use Nigerian currency to be able to providing our safety and our guiding is also frustrated. So I want the world to understand it that Oduduwa currency should be recognizing, the same time Biafra currency have been recognizing. And I call upon all the indigenous of Biafra at this moment, full measurement of every territory should be restored in order. No going in and out should be identified who he is. Whoever to be he, we have to start in justice. It doesn't matter. You have married your sister or you married your brother, but it's not for the ray. For this moment, you have to reshuffle the system that this measurement will be interrogated in this part. We are moving forward. Also, I use the opportunity to thank BDV, Breasted. All the Biafran people should be take an extra act by order from our spokesman to follow full instructions. The men in the ground, the men is in everywhere should understand the importance of the spokesman, should be addressed and explained, addressed and defending whatever action should be in place. You cannot act and defending yourself. It's a foolish ideology. On that category, everything happening in the Biafran land should be men, our spokesman, to readdress it first before anyone. On good, on the good, on the good. In the base of good of you, in base of good of us. So I thank you. I'm strengthening to thank the world to understanding, to boycott ideology, helicopter flying everywhere in Biafran land by terrorists, Shogumi, supplying ammunition. Understood that the international world should also have observed that very clearly. And at the same time, to observing what reason Nigerian soldiers will be flying on the state and shooting people. Also at the same time, I want the world to really implementing official to be able to be in a neutral ground to understanding, investigating the corruption going on in Nigeria in general, in the sense of the corruption. That I want the world to take it, but we can understand the impunity between the corruption. Never fool me people been demanding anything in the whole world, just like Ike Kuremado. They have never won. United Nations be arrested and take action. Only Igbo peoples, Biafran peoples, all of them, they are the same, but they are the ones the world using as an example. It's very impunity, but I support it to other people to learn the reality, what the place of Ikwe Kremadu. Very good to understanding, we get understanding, Gebuma to understanding, all of them to understand the reality that is international impunity, isolating, and different justice in the same time. I thank you all. Our movement in this November, everything has happened. We already said it a long time. So what we were doing is our allowances has been more in tight. In the Western world, should be more in tight. So I call in the United Nations to really recruit themselves and create a new way to communicate with our spokesman and Sunday Ebu in outcoming to stop election in Nigeria, to take democracy serious from the demanding of the masses. I thank you all, and from this moment, we are ready to killing every soldiers and every police. Anything being interrupting our life should be go down unconditionally. I thank you all. We are doing what you should do, and the world to understand it. No one can support anything within Nigeria. To support in the money, or support in the ammunition, or support any world to try that, the whole world will turn against him. He's gonna be second purity or whatever you call it. The truth in anything to supporting Nigeria. The truth, unconditionally. Biafra is more smarter than any person you can see in this earth. Biafra more observing than any person we see in this earth. Biafra made to this earth to correcting and the rewriting the democracy in a straightforward. And this is the time. This year and Jagged and century. We are the time. So I thank the world to understood it, to step up. And every companies in the Biafran land, I repeat it again, stop engaging with Nigeria. They are not the owner of the land. They are not the owner of the oil. Stop engaging Nigeria. Started investigating what caused the problem. All the money has been investing with them. Where that the money goes? You are taking the oil. Did you see any department where the oil is coming from you? Everywhere it's like what do you call it? I don't know what I can use it. Abandoned place in the earth. So share company, the truth to yourself. BP, the truth to yourself. I want the world to understand the most evil against woman right or unborn woman being is the British. The implementing is affected the whole world. It's British. British is a very worse and worse implementing People are valueless, using only their brain, created, subdued other continents, other villages, other peoples to make their riches, to see the world to recognize them as the wealthy country. British don't have nothing to provide. Only subdued peoples, and now they don't need people. They already have their technology to create the peace into their land. It's difficult because their government must fall down. The new government will coming up. And this new government coming up is a reality. Biafra, the Republic of the Biafra. Africa, we integrated all the whole, any place in Africa, we integrated in a common implementing the way there was beginning. To create a peace, to stop issue of refugee, stop issue of misunderstanding, stop issue of the tribalism by the nature, stop issue of poverty. I thank you all. We are live in the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are live in the voice of Biafra, 97.5 FM, downtown in Ojuku, breasted. Ise, Anagwonele. Immediately, I call up the people from Ihima, Okori, local government. You have to stand up. This video, I make it seriously. Also, I call upon the governor of Kogi State to the truth and understanding the land is belongs to the Biafra. Yanaberu, understanding the land is Biafran land. Biafran people stand up. They are Igbos, all the Igbo, different pronunciation and different Igbos in all the Kogi State. I don't need Janjaweed game. Governor, stand up and declare yourself as a Biafra. All the Benue State is a Biafra. I want Iza Ndeka Ebia to stand up. Nde Iza Ekabia, stand up. Azakebian. Iza Kebian, stand up. Ya Igbo. Stand up. Ya Igbo. Igara, stand up. Ya Igbo. Stand up. Ya Igbo. Idoma, stand up. Ya Igbo. Stand up. Igede, stand up. Ya Igbo. Ya Igbo, stand up. Ya Biafra. Means Igbo is language. Igara, stand up. Ya Igbo. Igara language is Igbo. Ya Igala Igbo. Igbo is a language. As ya Sosto, Igbo. Ya Biafra. I thank you all. I thank all the riverland area. Itigidu Gep, Obubula Papum, Manfe, to stand up. Ndoni Olonin, to stand up. Yele, to stand up. Ogologo, to stand up. Wale Sapele, to stand up. Lies up, brush up. Sit up. Straight up. Yobankele, stand up, straight up. Toole, stand up, straight up. Abo, Ogwashuku, Umulede, Ayaba, stand up, straight up. We are Biafra. Okreka, Ikwela, Ogoni, stand up. Calabar, stand up. Ogoja, stand up. Ikom, stand up. Yo, stand up. Bakas, stand up. We are Biafra, we are not Cameroon. Equatorial Guinea, stand up. We are Biafran, we are not Equatorial Guinea. We are Igbos. All the Calabas, we are Igbos. Language, Akwa Ibo, Etemmo, Agwati. We are Igbos. Agbe Shede. We are Igbos. I thank you all. Nigeria have the last option to save themselves. We are not lose anything. We are not care anything. It's Nigeria should be worried. We abandon, and Chukwuka Abiyama has make this mission to be rise. I thank you all in this hour. I thank you, Samuel Rebe, breasted, name of Chukwuka Abiyama, your disciple. I thank you, Oji, breasted, unified, learn from Samuel Rebe. I thank you all. Obaseki, last point. Choose to understanding that the names of the land of Bini and the languages mix up with Igbo and the names, all the names of the Igbo Nediong or Ogbodiong, Ogbo, all these things Igbo languages. To be enlightening yourself where you belong. I thank you all. The truth will be spent. This Biafran will stand to the just. Them left for themselves to speak who they are. They are not outside, they are not Fulani. They are Biafrans. Just Biafran. Vouch all of the Biafrans. I want Fulani to understand time they were thinking to retreat and go back where they belong. I'm sorry there is no more Hausa. Maybe Fulani is the whole Niger. Maybe Fulani is the whole Chad. Who knows? Because it's more than 2 billion years, more than 100 years ago, or 200 years ago. It's a long journey. Hausa has been punished. The same system. The whole Senegal punished. The whole Burkina Faso punished. All this movement to go to the whole West Africa, to the Cameroon, to Guinea, all the whole places. Unbelievable. Biafra from Equatorial Guinea, Biafra from Cameroon, Biafra from Gabon, Biafra from Nigeria. We'll stop this negative to rise our nation and unify ourselves. From the capital of the Biafra, Enugu, to go to Equatorial Guinea is very short. To go to Gabon is very short. To go to Cameroon is short. To go into Abuja, it's very far. British and French, I played this last card and check up when they kick German out in that region. We pass things through. The Queen of England is dead. The world understand it. There is no excuse for any constitution, democracy, anything to not straight up. The blockade is already lifted away from universal. He said after 70 years of the victimizing and segregations of the sufferers of poverty, of slavings and colonizing Africans and being seeking asylum and everything, the Queen of England is an evil in a common sense of the being part of creative of why another human being can be a slave and another continent can be blight another continent, and that continent have been dying. I raise my case, freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I raise my case, Biafran nation will take it by ourselves. I thank all the whole nations who support us. I call upon the United Nations and the world to the truth for Nigeria election unconditionally. Unconditionally. The truth and consulting emergency counterpart. For Samuel Rebe and Sunday Ebu and every Nigerian people who want to integrate Nigeria, to use it as a platform to integrate Nigeria and supporting deading going to come in, respect American informations to backwatings should not undermining or neglected to still carry on to being holding empty zoo Nigeria election, which you know that no is the dead, there is no election. People already decide. And also undermining that Nigeria have been disagree in a first command to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and still carrying on to go into election. Is all these things is a fraud, democracy, and all these things is a dictatorship of democracy, and all these things is democracy forcing to killing people. I thank you all. Blessed name of Ojuku. I speak this to you to understanding. We already far away behind the Western system. What is going to come? Any country try to support Nigeria, secret or not secret, to touch Biafran people, that country, any Biafran in that country will take the reactions. And every citizen of that country will take the reactions. World should be transparent and understanding. Who have more should be benefit. Not who don't have will benefit than who have. It's constitutional universal. If you want to play peace law, this is the peace law. Biafran people should not seek asylum. Biafran people should not live in their country. Biafran people should not be hunger. Biafran people should not borrow money. Nothing they deserve to do, only that they should be support the whole world. Because they have it. Knowledge, intelligence, resources, and vigilant. Why should we be slaves? Because of Nigeria and magneting have been patching more than from 100 years to 60 years to today. Nothing is fixed. Nigerian magneting is breasted British to be rich and makes the black people all over the world, cause they're black people, to be useless and be no future. Thank you all. United Stations, United Nations, United States, and the stations, all the global air, magneting and broadcasting. I should be in the Biafran side. 5-star should be belongs to Biafran. The peace of democracy should be reshoveled by the 5-star. British don't have reason to have 5-star in their flag. It's a fraud. It's a fake. It's a math-breaking and a misplating and the confusion in unconditionally. The world have to retreat that to put 5-star where it belongs. Blessed name of Ojuku Kabia, me say. Blessed. We're in the month of November, the month of the reality of the life. I thank you all. Biafra, our spokesman need to give name. This is the right time to support every name they give him to blow off today. Gazi. Samerebe is Ogazi. Ogazi. Murium Ogazi. Ejila Agwonse. Ngola bedibia iji aga ngolo adere iji Agwonse. Ogazi kobo. Samerebe bu nkenkeni na chi igwe efi ọsọ. Oifobu. If eji 2 after this time, Ebu November, Ebu February, Ebu November 2023, Mbu waga poto, waga imenanyo. Awane tuku yafa. Ifobu ukiyobu. Nafa ni tuya. Ajo Okwebu Wanwa bụ ajo ya nwana sef bụ onwe ya enene anwụ itogbanyụ ọkụ akwa shu ịdị ike na ashi na-etoke nwoke na nwoke n'ọzọ no ikpokere ka ewu ikpokere ọ ife bụ ajụ na-ebu ajụ ibi ya ekene gị. I thank you my supporters and my followers who are making it right. Democracy is always honor the truth and they stand for the truth. That's just what I did in a simple mathematics. I thank you in the name of Chukwu Kabiama. In this month of November, we are totally hand the justice in your hand, and we are praising you and glorify as what has a place now in the whole world. And we are thank you for the new government is coming off to this world, which is the world I've been searching for this government. The government to be trust, government to rise, and government to lift up. Father, thank you that I can trust you in the Bible. He said that you can open a game. He said that Kuche Gimene Noah goes to a man anywhere. Father, thank you. Our Father, who live at heaven, we glorify you in this earth, and the sick for your glorifying in the heaven to happen in this world. Yet the kingdom come to be exist. Father, this new government of Biafra, the original in this earth, Biafra, has been beginning as a government 7 times 7 years. I thank you, Lord, for every circumstances of the world have been confirming the reality and geography of third world countries, especially in Africa and South Americas and Asias, have been being overwhelming that the world has not have solutions, have created every kind of the solutions to eliminate the population of the human beings, created every science and scientists and the ideologies and the measurement to make things to feel in their own way. They lose it all. And every government in this world, from the queens and the kings and the vampires and empires and the followers and Pharisees, and everything has been come to be passed. They didn't get it all. I glorify you, Chukwu Kabiama, to let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on the preparing and outcoming of to shovel your word to fulfill to this world. That the kingdom, the garden of the hidden, the kingdom of the world will exist, that the world will be stable in this earth. Father, thank you for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Father, thank you for the strengthening and stable of the Biafra. Father, thank you to forgive every Westerners from DC and the jagged, and honor God, Chukwu Kabiama, that they breathe today and the time for us to breathe, to make their breath to be sustained and extend. This is a special prayer for this November, for what's going to happen in Nigeria, that we overcomes all these circumstances should become, and when the time will cross it by Chukwu Kabiama. I thank you all. We'll go to the point in a short way. I want to remind all those who call themselves black. Black is not meant by the human being, but there is a history, the black to recognize as a human being. In that case, black is a beautiful. Black is everything, but officially there is no human being as a color or as anything. It's just impunity and the circumstances. Before the slave, Wali names is Afro. Afro is a Igbo language, Biafran language, means Afro. After the slave, we turn to Africa. The whole African continent, there is no country, any place in the African continent have any meaning in Africa except Biafra. Africa means Africa in a Biafra is where you see too much surplus. Africa. In a short way, Afro where he say, in a simple way, and the movement way, Biafra, come and see, it's the same thing. But in the middle, those in Africa, they call them Africa, those they be slave, who change the name to bring dramatic of when they call them Negro, Afro to Negro, they call us Africa. From Negro, they call themselves black, to not identify the differences from them from Africa, call us black. And from there, the whites stand up. So on these circumstances, I want the people to understand the reason why you should make things right. It's not by you, it's not by us, it's by the universal, the measurement and the movement of the life. Today, look at the pandemic as failure. And all those things is the science and the sign of the reality. So I thank you all to understanding of feeling my sense of politics, sense of understanding, and sense of solution to be solved. We're discussing it in the Biafra. We're discussing it in the reality of the struggle to restore the public nation of the Biafra, to restore the reality of the life. Because Biafra is a solution of refuge. Biafra is a solution of the poverty. Biafra is a solution of impunity, superiority. Biafra is a solution to wipe up religions. Biafra is solutions, just like Western worlds, how they clean it up after the war, how the millionaires and rich peoples, how they battle. You understand this? So that is what is fixing to make the world to be balanced. So I thank you all. Blessed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, unconditional. We are live in the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are live in the voice of Biafra, 97.5 FM downtown Ojuku. Blessed Simone Ekpa. Blessed Ojuku himself. I thank you all. He say. Yes, sir. Yes, everything has beginning, have ending. I thank you and glorify it in the reality for every nation and every country who will support when we cut oil field, when we broke every access Nigeria used to portray us, preventing it in a positive way. I thank you all, and I coming up to understanding what is going on in the Western world, that Biafra is already welcome the development of understanding 10 years ahead in the Western world. We will set it up and write it up, correct it, water, blessed in the name of Chukwuka Biama. I give you glory. I thank you all my followers. Transparency is always pain, and the truth is always pain, and the reality always pain. Successful always pain, succeed always pain. Life is a journey. Biafran life will change the world. I bless you all and thank you all. In a short minute, we're gonna get it done. Blessed name of Chukwuka Biama. Biafra wanna lose their destiny, destiny. Biafra wanna lose his destiny, destiny. Yes, sir. It's the time of the reality. Biafra will lose the destiny. Every born baby woman being have to lose destiny. We give glorify for the Chukwu Kabiama. Yes, sir. Biafra 2023. This November, freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They have to choose. Nigeria have to choose. Everything we are doing is about free of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and everything we are doing for our way of our life to survive for the next day. It's too much impunity. Blessed name of Chukwuka. I rest my case for truth and honest. Freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. World respect democracy for freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Respect every dignity or your conscience or your human right in this condition unconditionally. Ban this election ideology. We offer you better oil, better deal. Don't let black people be enslaved. The queen is gone. Thank you all. Biafra is our religion, truth and honest. Chukwu Kabiama is our God. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is our Messiah. Simone Ekpa is our disciple. Blessed name of Chukwu Kabiama. He say Biafra will be better.